Hey guys, Banana Luck here. Welcome back to another Watch Our Realms video. We're just gonna run through really quickly because these banners are coming up tomorrow, and we're just gonna talk about whether you should summon for the Fenris Magda banner, and also whether you should summon for Praetors and Uredin. So let's get into Praetors and Uredin first, because yeah, this guy is the lord of the most broken faction in the game in the moment. Thankfully, he's not actually meta in Abyss 1. I'm glad about that. But anywhere else, when it comes to PvE and GVG content, this guy is gonna shine. And I get the feeling that they're dropping him as a bait because something else bigger is coming soon. We all know that there've been leaks about a new Asteris slot that's coming, and with Vulture having that new faction added to her, she's now an Asteris from next week onwards. 7 April is the next week. Yeah, next Monday onwards. My guess is something big is coming. So should we have summons for this? I honestly feel like if you don't have Praetors and Uredin yet, might be still worth a summon. But if you're just hunting for dupes of Pope, then I will reconsider. We don't know what the new hero is gonna be like, but I'm gonna go on a limb here to say that given that they've gone out of the way to actually add Esotericis faction to Vulture, I think that the new Esotericis lot is gonna be really useful in Abyss 1. And for those reasons, I'm not gonna summon on this banner. My pop is A1, A2 would be nice, but I still don't have Ingrid anyways, and I already have a Uredin at A0. But I do still feel that something better is coming up soon. And yeah, for those reasons, I won't summon. But if you're a whale, you have lots of summons to go with. I guess, Uredin copies would be nice. Getting extra copies of Pope would be good too for collection purposes, but I think A2 or A3 is really the sweet spot in terms of, maximizing your Praetor's damage. My understanding is that if Praetor gets A3, he can pretty much solo legendary flyers in GVG. That's my understanding. So I think that's the sweet spot for most folks if you're focused on GVG. And then Uredin copies are always nice because that's going to be giving you, extra BP for GVG offense. So that's the Praetor's Uredin banner. In summary, I think that it's a bit. I don't think most people should summon on it. Maybe if you want your first copy of Praetor's, because this guy is going to be good throughout the game anyways, but I have a feeling that, the new Esotericis slot might do the same. But they mean poor Ryga and gave an absolutely dogshit unit. We don't know, but that's just my, thoughts for now. So yeah, summon if you don't have Pope, but if you have him, probably hold out because I think something better is coming, especially with all the ancients they've given out. And then next one, Fenris and Magda. So Magda is an amazing unit, used in a lot of places. In GVG, she's used in certain lineups where you want to boost your solo carry units like Lady Alexandra. That penetration is really handy in Conqueror's Codex as well, and in many other parts of the game. Magda is going to come in handy. She's not essential, I would say, for game progression. But when you're late game, you're competing in Immortal Codex or Arena, Magda is going to come in really handy. It's also going to give extra penetration to Ingrid comps, for example, to, deal the amount of damage that you could never do if, let's say, you have a lower Awakening Ingrid. Next one, Fenris. So this unit has a very specific purpose, I feel. The knockbacks with his ultimate, the 3-second stun, the slow wherever he has his shield on. I think this guy is gonna be meta somewhere. Maybe in GVG, maybe in the new codex, no one knows, but 3-second stuns is crazy. So my guess it's gonna be for the new codex, but I wouldn't go all out summoning for Fenris because I've also heard rumors that a limited banner is coming soon. We haven't had those in a long while. Diao Chan was the last one, and that was in February. March was pretty much empty. So a new limited unit might come by, or there might be a rerun. I think the rumored one is Kigiri. So I wouldn't use too much rest, to be honest. I would just try to use my divines on this summons and see how that goes. And other than that, I don't think I'll chase for Fenris copies. People are saying that you should go for the defense reduction, but I honestly think that the biggest part of his kit is actually the stun and knockback. I don't think anything else matters for that codex that we're talking about. I mean, defense reduction is going to be nice there, but I don't think it's going to be as important as the stun that he's delivering as just his base kit. So, yeah, that's basically all we have to say about this banner. It's crazy how much ancients they've been giving out from just here alone, from this segment. You're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 5, another 3. So that's gonna be like what? 11 ancients in total, and I haven't really many of it, and I already have 83 here. And this is ever since we summoned on the Gun and Ardea banner. We've worked up this much. So something big is definitely coming. I'm definitely going to try to save up, not give in to temptation. And yeah, I do think that this banner in particular is a bait, but Fenris is a new unit. I think it's going to be handy in a new codex. So those are my thoughts. And yeah, let me know whether you're going to be summoning for this upcoming banner, because I'm going to hold out and hopefully it's going to pay off, because ancient summons haven't been always the nicest to us. We're 57 in the PD, and I think we haven't hit a non-lot legendary for like what, 200 to 300 summons. The last time I had a dry streak like this, it went up to like 600 summons, which was pretty depressing considering how rare these resources are. I'm definitely no longer going to spend on this game because, I'm taking it pretty chill now. But yeah, I do hope that, there's going to be new stuff coming that's going to be exciting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go back to farming Oracle Trials because of the tireless rate. We are 86, 82k points in now. We just brought our Knight of Destruction to level 5. That's neat. And now we're trying to bring the Axe to level 6 and hopefully get a bit more closer to level 7 as well. So that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you're going to be summoning for this weekend. And if you aren't sure, feel free to leave a comment down below so that, can better advise if that's going to work out for you. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.